I'm ready for war. We ready for war out here. The I.S.U.P.K, you understand? We them brothers that ain't gonna stand down. All right? I woke up one day. All right, shalom, y'all brothers. Y'all be cool, man. That's right.
I.S.U.P.K.
Fresh fade, no beard, that's the shit I don't like. Hiding in the trees, just like a snake. Dancing like a female, spirit of a Jake. Pour yourself the deep, nigga, show me to the proof. You reject E40, sounding weak in the booth. Second to the last, never knew your name. Never even asked, you always been a lame. Stop sneak dissing Nate. Come up out of hiding, set up a debate with the General Muhammad. Or watch your fucking mouth and watch your fucking tone. Cause we ain't scared of jail when hell is your home. You niggas all pigs, so we won't call it beef till we get to meet again. Shalom, Nate, rest in peace, Chief. 1 John 2:19, read. They went out from us.
We do that, we declare sovereign ground so we can move away from him. We got it in our mind that we won't let our master's titty go. Okay. We gotta let that titty go to survive.
It's so deep that you say that, and I agree with this, with what you're saying. We do have to agree upon being a certain nation.
Yes.
Now, at the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General Yahanna, we teach that we are the so-called Jews that the Bible speaks of as so-called Negroes in the lost 12 tribes of Israel.
Are. Here's the deal.
Hold on, I'm just saying this now.
Getting ready in them 80s? No. This energy, the lion, that's the lion can come to the elders and get what you're supposed to get, but the elders getting ready to sit down. Minister Farrakhan, they all done. So I'm just saying that this is what we've been waiting for. And fighting for freedom, justice, equality. We're not black activists, we're freedom fighters. See, all this is to keep you from knowing where we at, our real reality. See, now here's the deal. We might not know all of the African tribes we came from because when we were sold here, they threw us all over back and forth, changed our names and where we live. But we do know from that region, that's from the west coast to the east coast is the Sudan nation. We do know from that region is the strongest, most important group called the Moors. If we declare ourselves Moors or we declare ourselves Sudan, we don't have to worry about what tribe. We can then become a nation and go get that ass. We're going to win day one because it's documented history. We just ain't came together as a nation.
Well, see, this is my thing. What if we do have the records? What I'm saying is that the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General Yahanna, we have found the records and we know who we are. We can tell you who the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are. We can tell you.
They all us.
We can tell. Exactly. I'm saying we have in the Bible, the 1611. Not just any Bible, but the 1611, which I know Jesse Jackson, you know what I'm saying, believes in. I know you believe in to some extent, at least.
The Bible's been tampered with.
Okay, that's a different debate. But I'm saying that if we found our true tribes and our true nation and our true culture and customs and the laws and statutes and commandments that govern our nation, that will protect us and bring us back together and ultimately bring us back into power, would you brothers be willing to help? I'm saying we don't do it either way it goes.
Here's the deal: we are obligated. We are obligated to help you. However, and I'm saying this to you as a young man, we right here in the station.
Most High Christ.
You got to call this station. We want a program that speaks about the needs of our people. Now, if you can't give it to us, then give it to us as a discount so people like me and others can back it. But out of our mouths and our heart, we have to give you our soul. Our struggle and our pain dies when you don't step up. So we do this in vain. We go to jail in vain. So we're saying that no, we're obligated to make sure you young people understand you're correct. Make sure you understand you got to have courage. Make sure you understand you got to go forward. If they lay down, they're going to be in concentration camps. If they lay down. These white folks are trying to go back past 40 years on us right now. And Donald Trump gave them the signal. We can do it. We can bring it back. We can put them back in shackles. So, and then here's another thing I'm going to say to you because I hear your thunder.
Right.
If you can use me on other people, use me on other people. If that's, you got to have an audience, you got to have a meeting, use me on other people. I'm not against that. I'm saying to you.
I'm going to hold you to that, brother.
I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why you can hold you.
Let me say this, though. I've watched you spend your whole life, my whole life. I've watched you spend your whole life doing this thing. You know, me and you done sat down at different meetings, you know, when we was trying to, you know, kill stuff down in the streets and everything else when I was much younger. You know, I don't know if you remember the meeting we had.
That was to save as many lives as I could save.
Exactly.
You know?
So now my thing is now, 10, 20, well, actually about 20 years later, here we are, you know, and I'm out here doing the work. And actually Commander General Yohanna has been doing the work all over the United States. We got schools all over the United States and outside of the United States, and we're the fastest black growing militant organization that is out here at this time. So it's the platform that I know that you brothers hold.
The platform is only one.
I know it's only one.
Black power.
It's only one.
Freedom, justice, equality, black power is what you have to push.
Okay, well, let's see. The power.
We can talk together now. I'm here too.
1 second, brother. I'm gonna let you jump in too in a second. The power though is the Most High. Nothing is more powerful than the Most High.
We take His spirit.
There's a lot of.
We take care of business right here.
There's a lot of black people. There's a lot of black people in this world. But ain't one African in a canoe came over here to save a nigga in America since we've been here. Every other nation has bombs, has militaries, has everything. You understand what I'm saying? To protect their women and children. And us at the I.S.U.P.K, we are building one as well to protect our women and to protect our children. And we want to know if you brothers would like to take an opportunity to sit down, man, with Commander General Yohanna, man, that's over many schools, many nations, and have a dialogue on what is the next best thing for black people. Because that's what we're looking for.
Okay,
now let me say this.
I'm listening to you, but I want to answer that something.
I feel like brothers have been backed into a corner by certain entities because me myself doing this thing for a certain amount of time, I know that you get certain phone calls, and I know that certain people
get a lot of phone calls.
You get a lot of phone calls. You know what I'm saying? And you end up in a lot of different, you know, situations with certain people. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I remember it was a time when brothers was ready to die for this. And you know, I don't know another way to say that but to say it the way that I am. But if
did your father ever tell you how I looked when they saw me?
Hey, look. But if these brothers, listen. But if these brothers are in a position like you said, where they ready to sit down and they've carried the torch as long as they can, we saying properly pass that torch. Brothers is out here playing with millions and millions of dollars.
Well, here's the deal.
Got our own black.
Let me just jump in.
The torch is passed to you already.
This is just our video.
No, that's not true.
Oh, that's fine. Like a man. We don't.
Nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good ship. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.